What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Ace Crypto YouTube channel and welcome back to another market update. So we're going to jump straight in today with the Bitcoin price, which has taken a bit of a hemorrhage over the past 24 hours. As you can see there, that's been a bit of a big lump there. So if you jump on over to the Bitcoin chart real quickly, you can see what's been happening. This is the 4-hour chart. So you can see each one of these candles is a 4-hour candle. So we did raise back up to over 20k over the past couple of days, but we have definitely dropped below back to 18k, which is a big old drop. 2,000 drop in the last couple of days. So that's a pretty grim one. Jumping back over, we do have Ethereum at 1300. We did drop as low as about 12, as you can see there, right down the bottom. So there's been a lot of interesting things going on the past couple of days if you have been watching. So XRP has done some crazy things over the past basically a week. So we did get over 50 cents for XRP, roughly around this mark there, which is a definite bonus for XRP. This is due to the SEC case finally coming to an end, that we do believe, or at least we bloody hope. Moving on down, we've got similar sort of things, you know, Cardano 43 cents. So as you can see there, you know, the bigger winner is going to be XRP there with the market cap and the volume. So XRP is doing very, very well, guys. Another coin that's doing phenomenally well is going to be Quant. So if we go jump on over to the crypto bubbles, you'll see what I mean. Quant 27%. Finally, we can talk about Quant again. So as you guys may or may not know, I'm a massive Quant fan. $321 is about $400 all-time high, and we're at roughly about a 105 today, 106, 120, 120 roughly today. We do see 160 on the horizon quite soon, but I do believe it's going to do an all-time high quite easily in the next bull run. So ETH work, doing some work there. As you can see, ETH work is nowhere near the $100 ICO, but we are about $6, $7. No, we're about $10 now, so that's definitely better than we were. A couple of days ago we did hit 30, but we definitely dropped below. So I don't think this coin's going to do very well in the future. I don't think a lot of people are going to be using ETH work for the future. I think it was a nice idea, but I don't think this actually going to amount to anything. So we got a big new bubble here. This one is reserve rights. So this is the biggest token pump today. So looking at it, we got 100 billion supply. So that's a very large supply there. Ethereum network volume's not too bad. Okay. So let's go down and see if we can find an all-time high and a few bits and bobs. Okay, so we do follow some form of chart there. We are definitely low. We did have a bit of a pump up, so that's the little pump there you can see. Okay. So when was this released? So this is a 2019 coin, late 2019. All-time high of 10 cents. So where are we now? 10 cents. Okay, we can do some good numbers. We can do some good numbers on there. So what is this coin? What is reserve rights? Reserve rights is an ERC20 token, Ethereum token. Serve two main purposes: for the reserve protocol, ensuring reserve stable coins through staking and governance. Okay, so it's a stable coin configuration. Interesting. So it's governance for the stable coin, which changes the RT token to propose a vote. Okay, interesting. Okay. So it's basically a governance token for a stable coin. Okay, there we go. So as we've already done the Bitcoin chart, we've just got to be bouncing between. As you can see there, we did have a massive pump up to 20k, but we didn't have the volume to keep it, so it's dropped back down because the volume for Bitcoin is looking quite low at the moment. Not a lot of trades going on, and not a lot is going on in the market, but I do feel this is going to be the same way for the next couple of months, at least a 6 to 8 months, something like that. So we will be seeing very much sideways movements. We will see a big up and a big down here and there, but I don't think they're going to be warranted. I think it's going to be a lot of basically, you know, slimming of the lines there. So let's jump on over to some news. We've got some good news. As you guys may or may not know, I use Crypto Panic, fantastic news site. So, new MetaMask portfolio DApp will make Web3 experience 10 times better. So this basically is a portfolio merger. Let's call it a portfolio merger. So with portfolio DApps, users add additional accounts like offline wallets and hardware wallets to the Watch Any Wallet features, given the names, basically. So you're going to basically be able to put all your wallets in one place to actually figure out what your portfolio is looking like. So, interesting idea. Anything that makes crypto easier to access by the everyman, I'm all bullish on, as you guys know. So I think this is going to do very well for MetaMask. So if you do want to get involved, make sure you have a little look onto that one. So it's going to be under Watch Any Wallet feature on MetaMask. Be careful with MetaMasks, guys. Be careful. There's also a Watch Your Friend account, so you can see other people's NFTs and stuff like that. Very, very cool cool. So I think, you know, more accessibility to the everyman for cryptocurrencies, the better. So moving on, we have, this is a pretty good one, you might have heard this one. So an arbitrage bot earned $1 million in arbitrage through Ethereum. Oh, bloody hell. Through Ethereum, but loses everything to a hacker within an hour. Why is it every time I click on this? Yeah, so basically it was an arbitrage bot. It was doing loads of, obviously, arbitrage, buying low, selling high on different exchanges and stuff. So it made around $1 million, but pretty much the same day, due to a bad code, as you can see there, a bad code. It was tricked into authorizing a transaction that drained its balance of 1,101 Ethereum, which was worth around 1.4 million at the time of writing. So that's a pretty interesting one, guys. So someone made a bot, obviously it made a good amount of money, and within the same day, a hacker saw his opportunity and took it all. So these are the massive problems with, obviously, cryptocurrencies in general. You know, nobody really knows yet if it's going to be secure for the long run. Like the Bitcoin network's very secure. You can't hack into a Bitcoin network, but bridging seems to be the problem. So bridging between blockchain to blockchain, that seems to be where most of the problems lie. So moving on, so we got an interesting one here from CEO Ripple. It's going to be Brad Garlinghouse. So if you move on down, basically this is what he's saying about why Ripple isn't a security. So you have to remember that 99.9% of XRP trading has nothing to do with Ripple, the company. So when you talk about, okay, Ripple is a security, I go back to something I said years ago when they started. A security of what company? Who is the owner? I think it's very clear there's no investment contract. And I agree. So, you know, Ripple is completely separate to XRP, the product. Doesn't matter how well XRP does the product, the company, Ripple, doesn't do, it doesn't collaborate, essentially. You know, when one goes up, the other one doesn't rise. When one goes down, the other one doesn't drop. So that is my idea of why XRP isn't a security, or one of the reasons anyway. So I do think this case is going to be obviously looked at a lot. It's going to be known as the Ripple test, or the XRP test. So this is going to be looked at a lot in terms of how to figure out what's security and what's a commodity, or one of the rest of the things they want to class them as. Commodity, security, currency. There's so many different ones these days to basically put them under. Property is another one. So a lot of people think the property is the closest thing that cryptocurrencies can be compared to, but I think we need a whole new class called cryptocurrency. Currency, cryptocurrency, commodity, security, property, it's all there. So moving on to stable coin news, or basically CBDC news. Australia gears up for stable backed digital currency trials. So Australia doing big news, big things with CBDCs basically. So CBDCs are a big part of the future, guys. So let me know what you think on that one. If you like CBDCs or you hate them, let me know down in the comments below why. So we're going to move on over to more CBDC news. So basically, this was a cross-border payments trial totaling 22 million in Asia. So this went very, very well, apparently. A pilot involving 4 Asian central bank digital currencies involving real value transactions was completed on September the 23rd. So this is looking very, very good. So multiple CBDCs, or MCBDCs. So it went through a lot of different regions, a lot of different countries. So you got Thailand there, you got the UAE, 20 different banks from all these different regions participated, and it went very, very well. So this is fantastic, really, really good to see. So the second phase was completed in September 2021. So this was the distributed ledger technology to start it all off, and this is the latest news with the CBDCs in Asia. So it's looking very good. CBDCs are moving very, very fast in Asia, which we all knew, because Asia is very, very big on cryptocurrencies. A lot more adopting than the West are these days. So the last thing for CBDCs, we've got the digital euro should be borderless and regulated, says ECB president. So this is, obvious. We do need borderless, and we also do need regulation. Digital currency is borderless. It shouldn't be borderline. It should certainly not cross the line. Interesting words there. Which is why it should be regulated and properly supervised. But it can facilitate cross-border payments in a big way, which is why between the United States authorities and the European authorities and beyond, we need to compare notes. So fantastic there, fantastic. So she goes on to talk about some problems or some worries with digital euros, mainly due to, she noticed how those people are attached to banknotes. But as I say, I always compare it to the same thing as electric cars. Everyone I've ever met who's used an electric car, who's bought an electric car, who was a petrol head, immediately changes over. So I do think the cryptocurrencies are basically going to be mass adopted at some point in the next couple of years, essentially. So let's move on over. We got crypto.com, some fresh regulation. So regulation in France, very, very good. What was the other one I saw? 2 seconds. Revolut in the UK. So they've got some regulatory approval in the UK as well. So it's looking very good, very, very good for regulation. Very, very good. Moving on, we got Sam Bankman-Fried. I was a big Sam Bankman-Fried lover, but the more I heard about this new legislation he's trying to put through to basically, it's going to be to ban decentralization, is a very, very worrying thing coming from Sam Bankman-Fried. So he is acquiring all these assets. So he's already acquired Voyager, he's acquired a few different ones already this year, and he's looking to acquire Celsius's assets. So he's looking to buy everything in the crypto industry and basically, own the lot, what it seems like to me. So it's a bit worrying. I was a big fan of Sam, but the more I hear about this legislation, the more it worries me. So what he wants to do is basically abolish decentralization. He wants centralized companies and only centralized exchanges to be operational. So it's a bit worrying considering crypto is giving the everyman back the power to control his own finances. And there we go, Sam Bankman-Fried is trying to take it away again. So rough, guys, rough. So moving on, we have this one here. Ethereum price may keep dropping for this major reason, and this major reason is the amount of wallet addresses. Number of new Ethereum addresses per day drops by 50%, so this is not particularly good. But what is good is the amount of addresses that are having Quant in them at the moment. So Ethereum may be dropping, but Quant seems to be a powerhouse coming in thick and fast, guys. So as you saw there, Quant is doing very, very well. So there's a lot of benefits to Quant. I could go over them if you like. I'm more than happy to do that. So Quant basically is it's going to be an over-ledger technology, which is basically going to bridge a lot of cryptocurrencies together and make them interoperable. There's a legacy system as well for old and new databases. Tokenomics good. The centralization of the company is good. I'm a big fan. So moving on, we do have this XRP, basically XRP NFT in London, Paris Fashion Week. Yeah, so basically there's going to be a collection of NFTs dropped by the NFT XRP. Yeah, interesting, I suppose, nice bit of NFT news there. So NFTs are not dead at the moment, they're just moving into fashion. What can you do with your old mining rig? So this is quite a funny one, so I had a little read into this one. Basically, what it says that you can do, you can protein folding for cancer research, interesting. High octane password cracking, like to see that. And search for extraterrestrial life. So if you do have a rig, those are the 3 different things that you can do with it. There's many others, but those are just some funny ones that you can do there. So last up, I'm going to talk about this Safe Token airdrop. So Safe Token has apparently, formerly known as Genosis Safe, decentralized crypto custodian, has announced that his Safe Token airdrop is now live with over 43,000 users eligible. Very interesting. So the airdrop is part of the launch of the Safe DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization that emerged following the Genosis Safes rebranded to Safe. So I'm not too sure how you actually get involved in this one, guys. You might want to just jump over to the ecosystem and have a little look over there. Maybe start off in the Safe DAO, see if you can find out any information over there. So this is an airdrop that 43,000 people are participating in. You do have until December 27th. This year to claim your airdrop, but I'm not too sure when the snapshot was or if there even was a snapshot, so you're going to have to look a bit further into that one if you do want to find some form of airdrop. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Smash the like, subscribe button. This should be right there. If you jump on over to Twitter, Twitter's a fantastic place to be finding all your interesting news. As you can see there, Quant. How much Quant do you own? So are you a shrimp, are you a crab, are you a lobster, are you a piranha? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. Jump on over to the Ace Crypto TikTok and Ace Crypto Instagram. So last up, the one thing I do want to say is if you jump on over to this thing there, Beacons, you will see there is a Discord. Okay. Open anyway, thank you very much. There we go. So if you want to jump down here, click on the MCR Trading Discord right there. I will be live doing a crypto and chill, Ace Crypto Cozy Corner later on about 6 p.m. this evening. So if you do want to join me over there, much appreciated. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.